boards. You seem like a super nice guy and a very smart guy. I'm not gonna suggest to anybody that they get on the low board and chase freight. Not now. 2 years ago, sure, have all the fun you want. Now, you better know what you're doing, or you're not going to be here. You're not going to be around.
I can agree with that.
You are one power divider, one transmission, one rear end, one stuck injector away from being out of business. That's no way to be in this time.
I get a lot of that on my YouTube channel. People, I say that right there, that the market's decent and this and that, and I've said many times, when the rates are low, make up for it in miles, chase miles. And people's like, yeah, you're one breakdown away from bankruptcy. And I'm like, well, if you don't have a maintenance fund built up from when times are good, I say you're a bad business owner.
How many people that you talk to, Sammy, for real? I mean, be 100% real. How many people you think you talk to every day that are in that situation? How many of them you think have that money sitting back? Because we're not talking about $2 or $3 grand. We're talking about 12, 15 grand. I mean,
in my experience, most people don't. If I talk to 100 people, 5 of them might have the money. 5 more might have the capital or the credit.
Yeah.
And I'm not throwing shame or judgment. Whenever I bought my first truck, man, my credit sucked. I was renting. I didn't have good credit. And man, I'm that guy that had a bankruptcy back 20 years ago. I've been poor. I've had my lights cut off. You know what I'm saying? I've been homeless. I've been all of that stuff. So whenever I talk to somebody, I'm like, man, I've been in your shoes. But here's what you got to do. You got to start making better choices. It's all about choices. You make either more wrong choices versus right choices, or more right choices versus wrong choices. And just don't give up. Just keep going. Find something that works, master that mundane, and keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
And what most people fail is they don't do that. They get to a certain point and they say, oh shit, this grass over here looks greener. Let's go try this. And I'm like, no, get back here. You've already mastered this mundane, boring shit over here. Keep doing this until you build up your capital, till you build up your credit, till you rebuild your whole life.
You said a while ago, well, I got a couple of customers, they're trying to push too much freight on me. I got to say, that's a great problem to have.
I mean, it is. The thing is, I don't want to work that hard anymore.
Yeah, call me up and twist my arm every morning. I'm ready, But
Frank, I've got an Achilles heel, and my Achilles heel is COVID. When COVID happened, I realized I didn't have to work hard anymore. And then I was home all the time. And then when I leave now, the wife cries for 3 days. She's like, are you coming back home? I don't like you working. And I'm like, yeah, we need bill money, babe. And she don't like it. So that's what messed me up when I was in full blown go as COVID happened. And I'm like, shit, I ain't got to work that hard anymore.
I can't stand to be home all the time, and I love my wife better than a fat boy loves chocolate.
I love it, man. I tell you what, all my friends say the same thing, and I'm like, man, I was gone. There's a 10-year period. I was gone so long. When I came home, I felt like a stranger in my own home. And my youngest boy, he's 14 now, but I missed a lot of years. So while I'm home now, it's like, man, I'm getting all that time freedom back. I'm getting time that I sacrificed years ago. I'm getting it back now. So I love being home, dude. I could retire right now and just be happy to the rest of my days.
Get a couple of customers and become a broker.
Nah, I've got an uncle right now who's trying his damnedest to get me to come on with him. He even told me, he said, you bring them in and I split it 50-50 with you. I'm like, I don't want to do that, dude.
Well, I mean,
I don't know nothing about it, first off.